Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I have for us the 25th anniversary of the 9S Grand Seiko movement. This is the SBGR325, again limited edition of 1,200 units. Very similar to the SBGH311 that I reviewed and have posted comparisons of over the last couple weeks. Again, 37 millimeter case, so measuring diagonally across this case in even 37 millimeters. Stepping up and measuring from the 3 to the 9 across the polished bezel. Again, you can see the bezel does step up. Measured that at 34.3 millimeters, and then the crystal itself at 29.7. So dimensions very similar, if not the same, to the SBGH 311. I believe I measured this slightly thinner, and again, without having them side by side and measuring at the same time, this at 13.3. So a lot of it coming from this, exhibition case back, which we'll get to, but it does sit well on the wrist. It looks thick here. I promise you, when I get it on the wrist, it does not wear like that, in my opinion. 44.4 millimeters lug tip to lug tip. We have a 19 millimeter lug width, tapering to 18 at this last link. We got a fold over deployment style clasp, twin trigger, and then we have an exhibition case back with it. Fantastic blue rotor that I absolutely love how Grand Seiko colors these rotors. If I'm not mistaken, titanium rotors. I have to go in and check. Again, I know previous models have been. Did not read this one prior to, or read through the description prior to posting this video here. So again, underneath there, that is the automatic 9S 6.5 movement, 72 hours of power reserve. I weighed this, the full bracelet, 141.5 grams. And this one retails at $5,300. We do have screws for our links here. It looks like we do have a half link on each side. So I know folks get upset without having that micro adjustability, but you have two half links, so you should be able to get a pretty good fit. And overall, again, I just think it's another nice offering, like Grand Seiko offering some different sizes in the automatics and the high beat. And really just the sky blue sunburst dial is really great to look at. Blued second hand, I think, pops off of that lighter blue dial. And I really like that they did not go with a bright white date wheel. You kind of have an off-white, almost gray silver date wheel, which I think looks really good. Personally, I like seeing that more than a bright white date wheel. So let me throw this on wrist. I'm sure that's what everyone wants to see. Again, I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist. I love the size, I really do. I think it fits well. And again, when on wrist, again, if it fitted size right, it doesn't wear, to me, as thick as it lists. I feel like that case back sits down into the wrist a little bit. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea. As always, if there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to shoot me an email, brad@brentlmiller.com. Thanks for viewing, and we'll see you in the next video.